I'm Sean Clark,
Kathy Clark.
and we've been married almost 35 years. And we have 3 kids. Our oldest, Jordan, he and his wife are here at Grace Baptist. And our middle son, Matthew, and his wife, Grace, are also here at Grace Baptist. And our daughter, Morgan, and her husband are here in the Valley and attend another church. We have, between our 3 kids, 4 grandkids so far, with twins due in December. We've been at Grace since the beginning of 2001, when we moved from La Crescenta to Santa Clarita. Attended Grace from 2001 until 2013, when we moved to Virginia for a season. You know, Grace has always been our home, even when it was home away from home. So we've been back for a few years now. And grandkids will do that to you, by the way. Moving back was in large part driven to be closer to our family again, which are all here rooted in Santa Clarita. We're both serving and involved in an ABF, the 121 ABF. I'm part of the leadership team with that class. And then also in a grace group, lead a grace group. And then you're involved in
Women of Grace on Wednesdays, and I'm a floating volunteer for Awanas, so do that as well.
What's been impactful, particularly around the ministries that we've been involved in, are the people and the relationships that we've formed over the years. And it's impactful because these are people that have invested in us in discipleship, who've invested in us in relationship and friendship, and who we've been able to do life together, do ministry together, see how the Lord has worked in the lives of others. And all of that sort of revolves around this idea that's just centered on loving people well.
We were in Virginia and the kids were here going to college, and it was vital, the people that poured into their lives during those years. Or when they made mistakes, they would call Pastor Aaron. I mean, just a lot of people were there to shepherd them when we weren't.
Each one of our kids came to know Christ through the ministries of Grace. But like Kathy said, coming back, re-engaging in ministry was about building new relationships and about investing in people and growing in relationship. So in a lot of the ways, it's sort of stepping back into the way we were involved at Grace previously, but it is a bit of a different set of people that we're involved in now, and praise God for that, really. I mean, it's been great. With the elder process or rejoining the elder team, because this is actually the second time through. I was on the elder team before I left from Grace, but it's been a gift from the Lord because I've had a chance to see these guys who are on the team or on the pastoral team, and mostly how they care for the church. And so much of the meetings are centered on praying for the ministries of the church, centered on praying for the people of Grace. What you see very evidently and very clearly is a group of men who absolutely love Christ and want to see him honored in the people and the ministries of Grace. My biggest encouragement would be to find ways to connect with the church, either through ABF, through small group, through some aspect of service, if it's serving in the food pantry or serving in the choir. There's a myriad of ways to serve and love this church in a way that allows the ministries to really display the gospel change that happens in all of us, and then hopefully then have impact on the community.
Years ago, when we first started coming to Grace, it was big. It was a big church for us. And I'd go to Sunday school class and I'd just stand there and drink coffee, waiting for somebody to talk to me. The Lord just really convicted me that no, I needed to be out there going up to people and talking and looking for the people that were standing drinking coffee by themselves too. And the Lord used that and brought people into my life, friendships.
It rises and falls with the way that we serve and love the church and the way that we care for its people. We display what it means to love one another, as Jesus said that would be one of the greatest evidences of our discipleship.
We're all needed, we're all part of it together.
It's rich and layered.
It is.